minor scales. Up till now, you have worked with the relative minor scales. So, for example, C major and its relative minor, A minor, which has all the same family members. That's how it's a relative minor. Now, we're going to move on and start to investigate the parallel minor scales. Okay, so let's start with C, and I'll walk you through how it works. C major has two minor scales associated with it. Okay, so here's C major. You know C major. Nice, good old do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do situation there. And it's relative minor, you know that as well, because you know how to go down 2 steps and start on the 6th note of C to get A minor. And now its parallel minor is C minor. And this is how to transform a major scale into its parallel minor. It's parallel, it starts on C and it ends on C. So if anyone asks you what the parallel minor of C major is, you can just say C minor. It's very simple, very straightforward. So we've got, we're going to do some things to some of the notes. The tonic stays the same. Re stays the same. But now we take this one and we make it minor. We lower it by half a step. So now we have 4 and 5 stay the same. Those are the perfect ones. And now we take this one and we lower that a half step. And we lower the 7th scale note down a half step. And so now what we have is the parallel minor, C minor. So we lowered 3 notes, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th. The 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th. Well, that's a pretty good time. Let's do it with a few other keys. Here's G major. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lower the 3rd a half step. We're going to lower the 6th a half step. And look at this. The F sharp that is in the key signature of G major now becomes, whoops, not that, an F natural. Okay? I'll leave the natural there so you can see it. So now what was G major with 1 sharp is now G minor with 2 flats. And now let's do it with the key of F. It's got 1 flat. Here's the major. And now we're going to lower the 3rd note, the 3rd scale degree, from major to minor. We're going to leave the 4th and 5th alone, and we're going to lower the 6th note down a half step. and do the same thing with the 7th note. And now we have F minor, F major's parallel minor. Finally, let's see what happens when we find the parallel minor of A major. Now you see A major has 3 sharps. 3 sharps. It's a 3-sharp key. Let's see what happens. Okay, we've got we're going to lower number 3. That becomes natural. We're going to lower number 6. That becomes natural. And we lower number 7. That becomes natural. So now the parallel minor of A major is A minor. And those notes, A minor, is the relative minor of C major, which takes us all the way home. How did we get there? We went around in a circle, kind of.